Beau Hossler surging into contention at Waste Management Phoenix Open, Scottsdale, Arizona. Back in his younger days, Beau Hossler introduced himself to the golf world with a big smile and a big swing as he qualified for the U.S. Open first at age 16 and then 17, when he briefly took the lead in the second round of the 2012 National Championship at Olympic Golf Club and finished in a tie for 29th, losing low amateur medalist honors to Jordan Spieth. Back then, Hossler had the look of the next can't-miss kid. Unfortunately, he ran into a roadblock in the form of a torn labrum, and after his decorated amateur career came to an end, the beginning of his professional career got off to a slow start. Now all of 22, he's ready to chase that lofty label once again. More, Jordan Spieth misses cut at Waste Management Phoenix Open. More, Michael Jordan-owned golf course pollutes Street Lucy River in violation of Florida rules. He has introduced himself to the massive crowds at the Waste Management Phoenix Open in fine fashion, moving up to the first page of the leaderboard with a 7-under par 64 in Saturday's third round as he pursues his first PGA Tour title. "Truthfully, it's kind of where I expect myself to be," said Hossler, who got into the tournament as the first alternate. "It's taken a little bit longer than I would have hoped just because the injury. It was a tough start, but I've seen myself out here for years, and to be here kind of playing well and having a chance 3 weeks thus far this year, it's pretty special. But at the same time, I have to stay patient and know that eventually it will happen." He sure made things happen as an amateur. He won the 2014 Western Amateur and won 6 times in his junior season at the University of Texas to earn the Fred Haskins Award as the Division I Male Player of the Year. But en route to his move to the pro ranks, he suffered a torn labrum in the semi-final match of the NCAA Match Play Finals in 2016. He was sidelined for 6 months after shoulder surgery. "I just made sure I didn't come back until I felt like I was healthy," Hossler said. "It's a 6-month minimum recovery until you're really 100%. And last year my club speed was way down from where I was before the injury. Fortunately, now I've got it back and hitting it a pretty long way again. I was just patient and realized that I'm a lot better off being healthy than I am trying to rush back." Hossler started last year's Web.com season with no playing status, which applies pressure before you take your first swing in a tournament. But with 2 second-place finishes in his first 4 starts, Hossler could breathe a little easier. But he still had to secure his PGA Tour card and played a lot of golf, at one point, playing 10 consecutive weeks. And he earned his tour card in last tournament of the Web.com regular season with a tie for 19th. He's one of 5 first-year members on the PGA Tour this season. And with his card in his pocket and his swing back to full speed, Hossler's confidence grows with each past week. Last fall, he held the 54-hole lead in Las Vegas but finished in a tie for 7th with a 73. And last month, he opened with a 64 in the Career Builder Challenge and tied for 20th. Last week, he was in good standing through 3 rounds of the Farmers Insurance Open before a 79 sent him tumbling to a tie for 35th. "Anytime you have an opportunity to win, even if you aren't successful, you have an opportunity to learn and grow, and I think I've done that," he said. He's been a quick study here at the Waste Management Phoenix Open, acclimating himself quickly to playing in front of large, loud crowds. "It's certainly different than anything I've experienced," Hossler said of this week. "For the most part it's excellent. It's really loud and rowdy. You've got to stay patient out there and realize that everybody's dealing with the same thing. You're going to be nervous out there, but it's a matter of being comfortable with those nerves and just sticking to a game plan and committing to each swing. It's working so far."